एनवायरमेंट, जैसे कि आप देख सकते हैं मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम्स ये मेरे साथ भी हुआ है। पहले मैं क्या करता था, बेड में सोए हुए बुक पढ़ रहा हूँ, जैसे सोते हुए मैं जब व्हेन आई एम गोइंग टू बेड, दैट यूज्ड टू बी माय रीडिंग टाइम, बट स्लोली आई ऑब्जर्व्ड दैट वाज नॉट हैपनिंग। 2 लाइन पढ़ता था, सो जाता था। As it is, when you are sleeping and you are doing something lying down, you will not have that intensity, you will not have that drive, and you will always have sleep coming into your mind because you will be relaxing. But reading is not a relaxing activity, it is an active pursuit. So what I did was I changed into a reading space, and I read in my study table. This is my study table. So there I have started to read, and now I can read sumptuously. I can read long books as well. So a simple change in the reading environment, in the reading posture, has dramatically increased my urge to read. Also, कभी कभी environment and atmosphere change करने से भी बात बन जाती है. You can try this out. I have heard people that they have improved their reading habit dramatically when they go out in the lawn, in the open sun, taking in the fresh air. That those things are mood enhancers, and they will inspire you to read more and more. So दोस्तों, पहली चीज change your reading environment. अब आता हूं मैं next point पे. This is very very important. So the reader's block happens when we have lots to read, when we pick up long story books and we force ourselves that we must read the whole book without stopping. So what can be done to remove this problem, to eliminate this obstacle? So one thing you can do is you can start with reading short books which you can read in one sitting. Don't worry, मैं आपको कुछ ऐसे suggestions दूंगा which are best suited and best recommended for short time reads, which will reinvigorate your reading interests and pique your curiosity for reading. So this is what you can do. I have one brilliant book, Salvation of a Saint. This book is written by Kigo Higashino. He is known as the Japanese Stieg Larsson. He is an amazing writer who has written some brilliant detective stories. So this particular book, this talks about a man who is suddenly discovered dead by poisoning in his own home, and the suspicion falls on his wife Ayane. अब सोचिए, Ayane was not even present when that man was poisoned, when the man was murdered. She was 2000 miles away in some other place. Then how she could have committed the crime? Now there is a brilliant detective Kusanagi who is assigned to this case, and he solves this intricate wave of mystery, how this murder could have been achieved. But there is one problem. Kusanagi gets romantically involved with Ayane, with that man's wife, so his judgments become clouded. So will he be able to solve that mystery? Will he be able to look beyond his romantic angle? And will he be able to actually consider Ayane as a prime suspect and let us know the details of a gruesome murder? So you must start by reading this book. This you can finish in one reading. It's a short book. Next, let me choose this book. This is Ikigai. Amazing read. It's written by Hector Garcia and Francisco Miralles. This book will talk about healthy habits, how to live a purposeful and fulfilling life. I have done the review of this book Ikigai in one of my earlier videos, so you can watch it in my channel. So Ikigai just means that we should find our real purpose of life, the reason of our being, the true reason of our existence. ये पढ़ोगे तो आपको पता चलेगा कि हमारे जो जापानीज फ्रेंड्स है, देयर इज अ सिटी कुशिनागा, एंड इन दैट सिटी people live over 100 years. So what is the secret of their long life? कैसे जीते हैं इतने सालों तक, आपको पता चलेगा. टू रीड, to know more, you must read this book Ikigai. This can also help you out of your reader's block. Next book which is my personal favorite. We are Bengali, so I love Sharadindu. But यहाँ पे मेरे और भी ऐसे बंगाली फ्रेंड्स हो सकते हैं जो वेल वर्स्ड नहीं है बंगाली में, अच्छे से बंगाली पढ़ नहीं सकते. So there are lot of NRI friends also who are settled abroad and they are not fluent and well versed in Bengali. तो क्या करें, वो लोग बंगाली लिटरेचर का मजा ना उठाए? नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है. So these days you get a lot of books which are translated in English, like this one that I'm holding right now, Byomkesh Bakshi, written by Sharadindu Bandyopadhyay. So he's an amazing author who not only solves crime fiction but also adds a touch of Indian culture. And each and every plot is well crafted and his characterization is superb. When you read this book, you will enjoy like crazy. And I am dead sure you will be able to finish this book. It's a short book, not much, it's a short book, and you will be able to finish this book in one sitting. Next, I can suggest you Agatha Christie. She is the queen of mystery writing. You have to finish this book, The Murder of Roger Ackroyd. So this talks about a wealthy and influential man, Roger Ackroyd, and he knew that the woman he loved had been harboring a guilty secret. He loved a woman and she had a guilty secret, a secret intention. She poisoned her own husband and then suddenly she was murdered. And then Roger Ackroyd was also murdered. Who committed these gruesome murders? There are some guilty secrets which will rarely stay secret. So let's read this book and find out what led to the murder of Roger Ackroyd. So these are the books that I want you to read to overcome your reader's block. And last book which I will recommend is Cyber Encounters. This is a topic which cannot escape anyone's interest. As technology has evolved, so has crimes around it. And the perpetrators have found out new innovative ways to commit crimes, especially using social engineering tactics. They will earn your faith, they will gain your faith by saying something which you would like and then put you in a position that you will be forced to compromise with your socially identifiable, personally identifiable secrets. They will ask you that I just received a call from your boss and he wants you to share your password with another teammate and there is an urgent deliverable. So you will be, they will put you in a sense of fear. So you will think, oh my God, it's possible. And he will even tell the boss's name. He will mimic. He will just say that I just got off the phone from your boss and boss does not have time to call you. So you can give me your password and I will share it with your teammate. There is an urgent deliverable. He would have studied and gathered knowledge on your clients to make it more believable, more authentic. So दोस्तों आपको लगेगा हो सकता है मेरे बॉस ने कॉल किया है and you will willingly share your password and then and next thing you know your account has been used to perform fraudulent activities. ऐसे और भी स्टोरीज है जहाँ पे people have been duped of lakhs and lakhs of rupees. They have been forced to enter some scam, especially lottery and lot of other stuff. So this book basically talks about this nebulous cyberspace. To present 12, you will have 12 accounts of cybercrime which are actually based on true stories. Ashok Kumar, DGP Uttarakhand Police and a veteran in a systemic fight against cybercrime in the state, and OP Mancha, an ex-DRDO scientist, will unfold a specific type of cybercrime in each tale. So this is an amazing read. And this happens mostly to old people because they are easily gullible, they are incredulous, and they are trapped, and then they are robbed of their lifetime savings. Imagine. So ये कुछ किताबें हैं which you can read to eliminate your reader's block. to reinvigorate your passion for reading. Another tip that I can give you, dosto, is like you can pick up your old classic. जो बुक आपको बहुत पसंद था रीड करने में, you can remember the first book that you read, which actually inculcated this habit of reading in the first place. So it will take you back to that memory. And if you read that book again, you will somehow find that lost touch that you were willing to recapture. So that is another technique which you can use. Also, do not force yourself to read. Take breaks while reading. Do not persuade yourself to read at a stretch. वो बहुत ही harmful होता है. It can do more harm than good. It can put you in a more deeply ingrained reader's block. In place of improving the situation, what will happen is you will end up in being deeper and deeper into the reader's block vicious cycle. So you will not have to force yourself. जितना पढ़ सकते हो at a stretch पढ़ो आप. Schedule your time. You say that I will read for half an hour every day. Start with that. Reading nothing is way worse than reading something, right? So start with half an hour. You will commit yourself to reading for half an hour. उसके बाद start with reading whichever you like the most. सबसे जो आपको पसंद है वो आप स्टार्ट कीजिए. Like मुझे याद है जब मेरे को न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ने का हैबिट बिल्कुल नहीं हो रहा था, and my father used to be on my back saying, why don't you read newspapers? You will have to read newspapers every day and pick up 5 new words. So I was thinking, I was running away. I felt very boring while reading the newspaper. And I was very young. I was in class 6 at that time when my father started to inculcate this habit in me. So first, I was not able to concentrate at all on reading. What I did was, to reinvigorate my habit, I started to read the sports news first because I was most interested in sports. So once I started to read the sports news, I became and more engrossed and absorbed in reading. And then I went on to the harder topics like politics, like world affairs, like India affairs and all that. So it just put me in a space where I can read more. To initiate a habit, you have to start it. You have to choose environment of least friction. That is also very important. So as I have explained in my review on the atomic habits, the habits that you want to actually ingrain in yourself has to be easily achievable and there has to be least friction in these habits. तो ये सब आप try कर सकते हैं. I'm sure that you will get out of your reader's block. Let me know on your comment section what was a book that helped you get out of your reader's block, and I will review more such books in your future. Please, and I request you everyone, because it's a new channel and मेरे को support and motivation की ज़रूरत है. मुझे पता है there are lot of book readers out there who are just dying to get the next book review, who just want to hear about the next book recommendation. So I will be bringing more such content on amazing book reviews, but I will need your motivation and support. So do not forget to hit the subscribe button and share my video to as many people as possible who are also trapped in this reader's block. Do not forget to press the bell icon for notifications on new videos that I shall be bringing regularly in my channel. For now, take care. See you in the next book review.